Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video once again. It is the night before. Wasp moves out of Latest Legends and the brand new 5-star Cable moves into Latest Legends tomorrow morning, so get your tokens and command points ready if you're going to make some draws from that vault. We'll save up. This will be probably a shorter video tonight, and I'll try to get our tokens pulled tomorrow if I can stream tomorrow. If not, it'll be the following day. So a quick review. Devil You Know is a versus event starring Nightcrawler, the 4-star. I'm currently holding on to a top 10 position, and it's a new release event for the covers for Domino for placement, so it's a really pretty competitive versus event right now. Let me know how it went for you or how it's going as it comes to a close. And Tough Luck is the next versus event featuring the 4-star brand new character Domino, and looking forward to start that in the morning before work. Won't get into it when it opens at 2 a.m. or about 1 a.m. my time with the daylight savings change. So Shield Simulator is open. We won't have time to do that today, but if you want to make requests for specific 4-stars you want to see in versus action, along with some 5-star characters, but I will have a restriction where I have to use the 4-star, their ability powers in those colors. Let me know what characters you'd like to see next time, and we'll get them into the Shield Training Simulator. So let's jump over to the story mode side of the game. Rocket and Groot's been open for a couple days, doing okay in there, holding on to a top 50 finish. Hope to close up that gap and head toward a top 20 if at all possible. We will see. But we are up at the Shield training for Domino. We did do that already with her, and now we have the essential character nodes that we're going to run through those today. They're going to be pretty fun. It's Gwenpool, Luke Cage, and others, including Dazzler. So we'll get into that. Let's start in the Deadpool's Daily Quest like we do a lot of times. We've got a couple nodes to clear here. We won't do the Crash of the Titans today, but I'll give you my quick overview of what I think the strategy will be like. Let me know how it's going for you. So the essential character in the previous node was 3-star Gambit. I think we'll stick with him for the big enchilada, and I got a couple of characters that I think would play with him pretty well. He features purple and red and black abilities, so we'll use all of those colors for him. So that leaves us with green, yellow, and I guess, who can we pair him with here for green, yellow, and blue abilities? I don't want to do anything that's kind of an overkill. Blue, green, and yellow. I know that you can always have a good run with Iron Man Model 40, Doctor Strange, and that kind of thing. I don't want to overdo it. Let's see if we can win with, I know what we'll do. I don't know if there's going to be any real synergy here, but I think this will be kind of a fun team to try out. If I could find Beast, I think he'll be pretty good. Oh yeah, that's right, he's not a max champ anymore. He's getting there. Did I fly right by him again? Sorry, guys. I'm always defaulting to Star-Lord. I think that's my problem. One of my favorites. There he is. I was thinking he was below my 5 stars. Okay, so he'll be blue, green, and maybe yellow. And why don't we pick another character that has a yellow ability that we might get to and might not. And let's just go with Storm for her yellow ability. That'll be kind of a nice AP generation since that's part of what Gambit does. So Gambit's a good choice here because we're against these rock monsters, the Savage and the Brute. The Brute creates protect tiles and the Savage creates attack tiles. I'm going to start off by matching away that attack tile immediately since it's available to do that. That'll save a lot of damage until we can get to the point where we have enough purple to override those enemy specials with Gambit alone. We got lucky. We also have a natural match for that protect tile. So now we can start doing some natural matches here. I like to build up a little bit of red before I play Gambit's black ability if at all possible. And we're in really good shape here. We've got a purple match ready to go on the board. So let's go ahead with this. Let's play Gambit's black ability. Stack deck does about 2,354 damage. It does do damage to your own team, but it charges tiles on the board in Gambit's colors. Red and purple, I should say. So that's going to be perfect. We didn't knock this guy out, and I don't want to quite yet if we can help it, because the next character in will probably be a tile mover. So let's get a little purple. And I want to play, I guess we'll match away those countdowns quick, and I want to get blue as soon as it's safe to do it. Let's go for one blue match, and now we can play Beast's blue ability for a set of special tiles. And as soon as this pops out, we'll play Storm's yellow ability to destroy all the team up, or a bunch of the team up that's on the board. We need to try to target this guy with his countdown expiring real soon. Might get hit by that team damage here. I think I took a little too long to build this up. Hopefully Beast can produce some strike tiles in this. A perfect set of all three of the special tiles. Let's give this guy a hit from Mistress of the Elements. Should shake the board a little. And we have enough green to play Beast's team damage ability just in time, because I think it's going to be enough to take this guy out. I would have rather waited one more turn if we had that timing, because we could have knocked out the other enemy just with a match instead of the AoE on him. But it's worth it to just get him out. The other rock guy should go out right here with this match. I love Beast's special tiles. They're actually pretty strong for a 6 AP ability. And that projectile's doing pretty good. So I want to try, can we get purple here any way possible? I don't see a way to get it right away. Let's hit stack deck for another shot. Pretty big hit. Charges tiles on the board that we want to get in Gambit's colors. I need to find a way to get a purple match lined up, though. I don't really see it. We only got 2 enemies remaining already because of the good run we've had with the other characters. Don't even have our red yet, so let's do that. Let's go with the nice red charge tile match. That's going to build up Gambit's red ability. That's the point. So there's a charged purple tile on the bottom among a bunch of other red tiles. So I want to increase my chances of getting... Now let's just take a shot with it. Aces and Eights does a little bit of damage, but more so picks up the charged AP. And I was hoping it was going to pick up that purple, but it didn't. So what I'm going to do now is hit Doom with another shot. And I was just certain it was going to hit that purple charge tile, and it still missed again. But we got it on the drop, so let's play Raging Cajun. Super strong countdowns for a 3-star. 3 countdowns that each do 3297 damage. That is just about 9,900 total damage if you get those countdowns to hit the board. Insane. So they all look pretty safe, I think. Let's just hit Sentry with this one. And then there's only one more turn for the countdowns to go off. Let's go back over to Doom. I know I could play my green ability again, but let's just end it with a Gambit match up front here and check out the damage from these countdowns. Oh, one more turn. Yeah, come on, Rick. Here we go. Look at the damage on Sentry, almost full health, and knocked straight out. Good team, I think. Got to play everybody's ability one time, at least, so that worked out pretty well. Let's go on to the Behemoth Burrito. We're against, it looks like Nick Fury as the featured 4-star with a 3 and a 2-star counterpart. Oh, and we get to use Ghost. This is great. Let me double check. I almost always have 3 in purple. That should be correct. Usually, I think that's her standard build, since purple really just leads to invisibility and potentially some health gains when you match your invisibility tiles if you need to. Let's focus on, I think, Bullseye first. Ghost is so great because she starts out with huge match damage, 300% multiplier automatically on her match damage from the beginning. So a normal match of blue does 780 damage right off the start. That's so good. But what you need to know about Ghost is when you play either of her abilities, she creates a countdown tile, random color that it spawns on, and for the 3-turn countdown tile, her match damage returns to normal. But the other side of it is you get 6 red AP when the countdown resolves. So it's a self-feeding ability, and her red does normal damage, but if she's invisible when you fire her red, it does tons of damage, over 10,000 for me at this level, and she's not real high above normal levels for my Ghost character yet. So we already got a knockout blow of Bullseye just from the match damage alone. That's crazy. Let's do, man, we need one more purple after this still. The only problem is her abilities cost 10. Need a purple match, then we can start going, or at least one purple AP from somewhere. Here it is. Big 4-shot of blue is going to pick up the purple on the line break. And that's good timing. Let's go ahead and play Supply Run. That's the invisibility. There's the power cycle countdown, so that's going to be the 3-turn countdown that earns us 6 red AP. And I want to protect that green from the enemy team, and it's a good moment because green can drop a red shot over there and build up my red even faster. Unfortunately, they found a way to match away my countdown anyway, and with Dr. Strange on the team, we got to be careful because he's going to shoot them out for any powers they play really quickly. So do we have another way to set up a red match? I don't even see a way. We'll match one of our invisibility tiles, get a little bit of is it boost health or true health? Looks like boost. No, I think it's true health, and the boost health is from Dr. Strange. There's our red match. We need one more red AP. We should be able to get it on the right side. That's pretty funny. Their team up eliminated Bullseye from our team. He wasn't a high level at all. So let's do... There's a critical match with red. How much damage is this going to do alone? That would be a knockout blow. So I'm going to do this black move that picks up a couple of red. Oh, I was hoping it wasn't going to quite knock him out because we didn't get our chance to play her red ability. It's a pretty cool animation, but Ghost is a little too overpowered for her normal match damage for that setup. Got the easy win and 2 command points. Alright, well, we're not going to do the Crash of the Titans today. Other MPQ guys review the crashes right away, so make sure and check them out. Usually Mr. MPQ on YouTube does a great job, so we'll just do a quick review. It is Winter Soldier against Black Panther, and so what I got to think about this matchup, I'm not going to go into it, but Black Panther, his abilities are yellow, blue, and black, and it's kind of strange because normally in crashes you compete with usually 2 of your ability colors or all 3. In this case, we're only competing over blue with Bucky. So I think blue isn't going to be a big deal. I think yellow and then a lot of black is going to be a problem. So I would try to keep Panther away from yellow for those strike tiles, and then his black costs 12 AP. You might as well let him get a little bit of black while you're building up your own powers, and when he gets too close to Rage of the Panther with 12, you can use Bucky's purple ability to steal away some of his black AP. Not that you'll use it, but it'll keep it away from him, and you can also target an area on the board that helps drop your abilities into place, your color matches into place. So that's going to be my strategy, I think, going into it. Using Winter Soldier's purple could also work to take blue away from Panther, and then building up your very large blue ability is faster than you can get on your own. So think about that. Let me know how it goes. Winter Soldier's red ability is basically going to be a one-shot KO. So if you get a whole lot of red, Panther won't keep you away from red. You can win that way probably just as easy, depending on the board. So good luck with that. Let me know how it goes. Let's get into our tokens, and then we'll do a bunch of the shield training nodes. I'll just give you a quick overview. We've got 5. Well, man, maybe we should do these first. Let's do these first, and then we'll just do our tokens later. That's probably a better way to go for it, since we'll get more tokens here from doing this. So we've got essential characters that we have to use, and it was really a lot of fun to play the team-up version of Domino at champ level 270. So man, let me know how you think. I think she was a lot of fun, interesting character design. This is the Dazzler team-up node, and we have to take on Captain Marvel, Gwenpool, and Doctor Strange. That's a very tough team, and we have to have a level 209 Dazzler, which I do have, luckily, and she's at 13 covers now, but I'm not going to level her up any higher for this match. The characters I thought we'd bring along, though, might be kind of a challenge, I guess. I kind of, for some reason, like to do this. Let's bring in Nico, because Dazzler has a really nice red ability with strike tiles, and Nico will strengthen them. Dazzler also has a green ability that does team damage with those strike tiles out, will be pretty awesome. And so I think all we need is an active black ability to go with these guys. And I thought, you know what, let's make it a challenge by bringing along Emma Frost, kind of a newish character, and we can take advantage of her black ability to fortify some of the specials that we'll be putting out. Let's see if we can win. The problem is they have Carol and Doctor Strange on the enemy team. Gwenpool is awesome to play, but not that tough to beat if you play against her correctly, I think. So let's target Doctor Strange first, and try to get him stunned or something is probably the best bet, or just get him knocked out as soon as possible is the best move. But so I didn't think about it, but apparently blue is both of the team's strongest colors. So when I match blue, not only is the enemy team going to get 4 AP in their strongest color, but Carol's going to do team damage to us for that. That is a big, big mistake on my part. So getting blue to stun Doctor Strange is probably going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. Let's see if we can just get great stuff happening on the board. Wow. Yeah, we're in big trouble. That's okay, because I have to, instead of doing this match 4, I'm going to really have to match away his Crimson Band's countdown tile, because that does so much damage. I'd rather do something else, but I think we just have to take that out immediately. We avoid the damage, and so the cool thing about Dazzler is her passive ability called Survivor. If she takes enough damage, she will stun the target enemy and remove enemy special tiles if you have special tiles out, which we don't. So I got to make a big rush toward doing that, and red is the only way to get there. I'm going to do purple and purple here first, and then we should be able to get things going with our red. Now, enemy special tiles on the board are removed if Dazzler's passive goes off. There won't be any enemy specials, so I'm curious about how this is going to happen here. And by the way, Dazzler's red costs 10, but it's better to play it when you have 13 or more, because you get extra strike tiles if you have intervals of 3 AP more than 10. But I'm going to do this right away with red. She's going to take a shot from Doctor Strange, and she gets her passive qualified because of the damage she took. Very cool. Wish I would have remembered to turn on the animations before that, but it worked. So Doctor Strange is stunned just for a turn. So now when we play our next ability, I think that'll be able to qualify again. Let's just do... Zar and Eneos are on the chat. Sorry it took me a little bit longer, guys. I'm checking my notes here on these team-ups. I wonder if our ability will go off again here if we take damage from Carol with special tiles on the board. Energy manipulation will hit us. There's Survivor. Cool, it did work. That's really good. So it hit Carol, and Doctor Strange is still stunned. This is working out pretty well. I think we're finally figuring out how to plan to play Dazzler. So let's go ahead with Trifecta. It's a nice set of all three of the special tiles. And let's wait one more turn for Nico to strengthen these specials before we play our team damage ability. I think it'll be enough to take out Doctor Strange when we do it. It definitely will. Let's go for Sounds of Light and Fury. This does team damage. Nice. Pretty strong team damage, by the way. Go ahead and play Heal from Nico. Projectiles plus more projectiles. Really, really good heal. And I think we're in we're in super good shape to win this now. So what do we want to do? Probably save our stun from when we're going to match our strongest color again. Maybe. I hope we can get through this with Dazzler in one piece. Oh, plot armor, seriously. That sends Carol airborne, so we can't take her out with that tiny bit of health she has left. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Zar and everybody else. You know, it's hard to have a Dazzler up at that at level 209 already. That's pretty difficult. I think we're going to get the win right about here, and there we go. So Dazzler took a lot of damage, but I thought that might be the case, and we didn't get anything out of Emma, which I also thought might be the case. But at least Nico helped bring you through the win, and we get a Rocket and Groot token for the event. I really made a push for Dazzler covers not too long ago, and I'm glad I did. You know, they're making another run toward newer releases being required in the following training. Kind of a pain when they do that, but they're probably going to keep doing that now. In the next node is Luke Cage as the featured character against Medusa and friends, and the team I had thought about for this one was our own Medusa, which is pretty automatic. When you're fighting Medusa, that makes a whole lot of sense. Plus, Luke Cage creates projectiles whenever they fire an ability against us. And Luke Cage's good friend is Iron Fist. Works really well together with the purple user on the team. Let's go. Works a little bit better if you bring a strike tile maker ahead of Iron Fist himself, but we're going to be just fine. And if we can steal enemy strike tiles, that's going to set up the blue for Iron Fist. So I think the major enemy here is going to be Medusa. Let's target her first. I don't think I'm going to champ someone today, Eneos. You know, I'm waiting like everybody is for tomorrow when Cable moves into the tokens. Man, I cannot wait. All my alliance and battle chat friends are going to be pulling right away, and I'm going to wait until after work and after evening so my little lucky sidekicks can help me do the draws, or if they just won't be able to do it, I'll have you guys bring in the viewer luck. So which of you guys are going to make any draws? I think Eneos, you're going to wait a little bit potentially, unless you change your mind, and Zar, if you're pulling any. let me know. We need to match some of these enemy strike tiles. Let's just, I can't pass this up, that's too good. Match 4 plus additional. We're doing pretty good damage on Medusa. I would really like to get purple here so we could try to steal some of those strike tiles. We've got enough blue to go. We've got enough green to knock Medusa out. So let's not waste any time. Let's play crowd control. Pretty good hitting ability, and it helps build up your black. That's a nice combo move, if you want to call it that. Let's get purple here. If we match an enemy special, we might get more purple. Or if we let Patch Wolverine play his green ability, that'll create strike tiles already for us. So we might be in pretty good shape already. Let's do, I know there's a match 4 in white, but let's do this. Double move, or triple, quadruple. Purple is going to set everything up. There's not a lot of red on the board, and there's only 2 strike tiles, so I wonder if we're going to get any of these strikes. Well, there's a green match on the board, and let's do this. Let's do blue, set it up as a match 4 for them. They'll definitely take the green match. And on the next turn, Patch will play his Berserker Fury. I'm calling it by the X23 name, aren't I? Berserker Rage. I always do that. And so I think we've got enough health to get through this, so let's let them do that. We'll just make a purple match. Medusa can take this shot. We'll let Wolverine give us a bunch of strike tiles and enemy strike tiles. We'll get hit 1 time, but it won't be much. Look at that, 1200 damage plus she gets 2000 healing. That's a good turnover every day. Let's play Hair Metal on Blade. We're going to swap all these tiles. Any of the strikes that she swaps, we're going to steal them and increase their power level. I like to do that first, then Chi Focus after that, because there's always going to be a couple you missed. And now we have fortified strike tiles, a bunch more green. We'll play it again. More fortified strike tiles, a bunch more green. Let's see, how should we end this? Let's have Iron Fist, Like Unto Iron, knockout of Wolverine, and we'll have Heroes for Hire, do giant damage for all those fortified tiles, and knock out Blade. Super good win there. Pretty good team, I think, against that team. We'll go on to the next node. This is always a tough node, a Peggy Carter, Deadpool, and Venom fight. And we have to use Gwenpool, who I'm a huge fan of, her abilities anyway. And I thought we would use a couple of interesting characters, but one of my favorites for Gwenpool is super tactical. One of the other characters I thought we should bring along for even more, or to add to the tactics, is Cyclops, one of my other favorites to use. And the other character we're going to bring along is just for their passive ability. Where is he at? I keep needing to move my icon so I can see. Totally Awesome Hulk has a passive countdown that puts green on the board. That'll be super good for Gwenpool. And automatic damage against Peggy is always suggested if you can plan your team for that. Now, if we do too much damage, Deadpool's going to